What's up, guys? What we're going to be doing today is going to be a Carolina Reaper pepper salsa, Mexican salsa. So what we have here right now is, I would say about 4 tomatoes, 2 jalapenos, just to give it a little bit more texture. Because I know, if you guys don't know, the Carolina Reaper pepper is the hottest pepper in the world. And yeah, so we gotta have some other stuff in there. We don't want to die, we want to enjoy the spiciness, but we still want to live, to have some more salsa. Alright, so we're gonna be roasting these real quick. I'm already doing this, and then we're gonna add 1 clove of garlic. Now usually what I do when we do regular salsas at my house, we use these chile de árbol dry peppers. We can pop in like 30 of them, and we'll still have, like a nice spiciness, kind of mild, depending on yourself, like if you really can't handle like spicy stuff, for me, like this is nothing. I can, eat habaneros, just, like raw with a taco and stuff, and I can get a nice kick of them, but for this, we're going to use, like I said, the Carolina Reaper. These are already dried up, sun dried, just like these right here. It doesn't take any of the spiciness away. What I did, I just took out the seeds, which I already posted on another video. Yeah, so we're gonna try to add, for those 4 tomatoes and those 2 jalapeno peppers, we're gonna add at least 1 nugget, because last time I took a bite out of one of these little nuggets, and I'm not even exaggerating, it was about this size here, and it was crazy. It's another thing, this is crazy spicy. I like spicy food, but again, that's why I'm doing it in a salsa, because I want to live, I don't want to catch an ulcer, or have a heartburn or something like that, so yeah, we're gonna do this salsa right now. All right, so traditionally when we do it with these peppers, we just throw them in there, just like the jalapenos, and roast them. But we already know from past experiences, with different peppers, if you throw that in there, you're gonna get all these, you're gonna start coughing, it's gonna irritate your ears, your eyes, it's dangerous, so we're gonna go ahead and grab that, and we're just gonna throw it on top of the tomatoes, that way it can start getting steamy, just as long as it doesn't have any direct contact with the pan. You'll be good, because you don't want it to burn. You just want to soften it up a little bit, make sure it gets, a little bit warm, so when you throw it in the blender or in your molcajete, it's gonna dissolve, and you're gonna mush it real nice. So just leave it there, for a few minutes. Make sure you have your windows open, there's enough ventilation in your house, in your kitchen. Don't have any kids around, because it can get nasty. So we've been letting it sit here for about 4 minutes, and it's already getting moist. You can already see it's a little bit more soft, and it's almost ready. Just make sure it gets enough moisture, so you can make it more softer. We're gonna go ahead and take it out now. It's been about 6 minutes. And we're just going to put it here on the side. We don't want to put it anywhere near this, because we cut fruit and all kinds of stuff, and I don't want to get the spiciness to the kids or any other container. You can use a napkin, whatever you guys want. And we're going to let this get a little bit more of a roasted color. This is the kind of color we want. Right there. A little burnt color. Already mushing up. You want some of that texture in your salsa. Absolutely. Okay. It's almost done. Actually, yeah, we're good. Right now is the perfect time to throw it in the blender or in your molcajete. We're not going to be using the molcajete for this one because the Carolina Reaper is super hot, and it's going to stay hot, so whenever we do other stuff, with salsas and stuff, it's just going to keep the heat right there. That's the perfect color you want. You want some of that skin, you know, just to give it a more rustic, roasted, you know, feel to it. Okay, so to start the blending process, we put half of the tomatoes, which is 2 of them. We're gonna throw this garlic in there, raw, and then half a tablespoon of salt in there. Cover it up nice and blend it. Alright, so we only blended half of it right now. It's not a whole lot, and the reason why is because we want to make this a chunky salsa. So we're not trying to puree this, you know. Boom. There you go. I'm trying to do this with one hand. So we're gonna cover this again. Give it a few. Make sure it's well blended. You don't want to have an entire hot pepper. Man, it smells good already. So let's throw in the jalapeno ones. Just a few punches. Now we're gonna throw in the other tomatoes. It might look like a lot of tomatoes, you know, for this salsa, but you're not dealing with habaneros. You're not dealing with chile piquin. You're not dealing with the ghost pepper. You're not dealing with anything close to it. This is Carolina Reaper, guys. That should be enough. Alrighty, and now that it's done, we're gonna pour it up. Let's see. Look at the texture. Chunky. It's hard to do everything with one hand. Look at this. Bring out the chips. We got the salsa. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and try it out. See if it needs a little bit of salt or anything like that. I don't have any chips, so I made my own tostadas at home. Here we go. What do you think? This is enough? Yeah, I sure kicked my ass, huh? Alrighty. Excuse me. It's fucking hot, guys. And I think it doesn't need any salt. I think I need some fucking water or ice. Woo. Here we go. super, super hot.